Doyle began to glow. His bare skin shone like a moonlight on a puddle of water at night, except this moonlight was coming from inside him to shimmer in black shapes of light and dark underneath his skin. The warmth of the healing beat against my thigh like a second pulse. That's not a sentence.
That's not that. Oh boy.
His mouth locked against me, pulling at that pulse of his hip.
Hey.
As if he'd suck me clean and empty.
That. Hey.
A warmth grew in the center of my body, and I realized that it was my own power. That it had never been like this before.
I've never felt like this before.
The warmth of my thigh and the warmth of my body grew outward like two pools of heat, out and out, larger and larger until my body was eaten with heat, and my skin glowed white and pure. The dance underneath like water. The two powers flowed against each other, and for a heartbeat, Doyle's healing warmth floated on the surface of my heat.
It's almost as good as 50 Shades of Grey.
I think it sounds like maybe I'm too drunk to be reading this, but that's what it says.
Yep.
Doyle's healing warmth floated on the surface of my heat, and the two powers spilled into one another, merging in one rush of spine-bowing, skin-dancing, body-tightening magic. Doyle raised his face up from my thigh. He cried out, "Meredith, no!" But it was too late. The power poured through us, both in a rush of warmth. Wait, a rush of warmth of heat.
Of heat.
No, there's no comma. A rush of warmth of heat. That tightened things low in my body until there was no breath. Then the power spilled outward like a fist flinging open.
What?
Straining for something it could not grasp, I cried out. And the power flowed from me in a glow that left shadows in the room from my skin. Those are all words in the English language, but they're not in an order that makes sense.
That's not right.
I saw Doyle through a haze. He was on his knees. He had one hand up as if to ward off a blow, and the power smashed into him.
Oh God, where are the comments?
I saw his head snap back, his body raised high on his knees as if the power had arms to lift him. The dance of moonlight under his skin grew until I could see a nimbus of black light shining like a dark rainbow around his body. He stayed for an impossible second, lifted, straining, a shining thing, so beautiful that you could only cry or go blind as you watched. Then a scream was shut up, torn from his mouth, half of pain, half of pleasure.
Michicons!
He sagged into the bed, catching himself with his arms. That wondrous glow began to fade as if his skin were absorbing the light, sucking it back into the depths from whence it came. I don't know about y'all, but I have to go have a lie down.
It's a reverse supernova, bro.
And a wank.